what's up, Bimbles and Brembos? I hope everyone is doing good, mentally, physically, and mechanically. If you are new here, I just want to give a big old tattooed Fashion Nova enthusiast welcome. I'm Haley, and today we are going to be installing my brand new flywheel clutch and pressure plate. And I went with ACT, so I think it's going to be really good and make a huge difference on the car. Hopefully by the end of this video, the motor will be dropped in and we'll just have to connect a few last pieces and we will be that close to being finished with this damn build. And I need to give a huge thank you and shout out to Import Image Racing. I'm telling you guys, they have the speediest delivery and excellent customer service. You will not be disappointed. So let's get into the unboxing and install. All right, so I went with the ACT Flywheel Street Light, and this is what we're gonna see when we open it up. Instructions, stickers! Yes! And the flywheel was $357 off of Import Image Racing. And then I went with the ACT Heavy Duty Pressure Plate Performance Disc Clutch Kit. And this was $625 off of Import Image Racing. And we get, there's that. We get a pilot bearing, the clutch alignment tool, the new release bearing, the new clutch disc, and the new pressure plate. So let's go install this. So the flywheel and pressure plate come oily so that as it ships over here, it doesn't rust and get all icky. So I'm gonna take some acetone and just wipe down the surface. Beautiful. So now I'm taking my factory bolts for the flywheel and just putting some Loctite on there. Ah, there's Loctite on me. Let's line up. I'm so scared to drop it. It's really heavy. So now we are on to the clutch disc, and I'm only wearing gloves because I really don't want to mess up the surfaces. I will wear gloves any other time, but whatever. So ACT says to grease the spines of the disc and the input shaft, and I'm going to make sure that it fits because my wife likes to mess with me and things like to not work. So just lightly grease it. Not gonna lie, I love the color grease so too. And then over here, lightly grease this. So we are greased it. Just make sure it's... Hey, for once something works. Alright, now let's go put this onto the flywheel. And with the help of the clutch alignment tool, I'm going to put this in there and line this up like that. I've already acetoned the surface, but I'm going to give it one more little wipe. ACT says to put a little bit of thread locker on here, so I'm just going to put underneath it. And when you do this, make sure that you align the dowel pins right here, here, and here. My bimbo strength is not good enough for this pressure plate, so we had to tap-a-rooney it in with a hanger. But now we're going to put the rest of the bolts in and then put them down. Now let's take this. Now we are going to take a torque wrench and set it to 26 foot-pounds and do the same thing, star pattern, while you hold the other side. and the pressure plate is now torqued. And this is all that's left. We're gonna put the clutch fork in and this bearing thing. This is hopefully not gonna fall on us. We mounted it from this thing on the intake manifold, and we put this bracket and then this bolt right here. So we're going to set that up and then time lapse drop the engine in. Day 3, and I don't think it's hit me yet how close we are to being done. Let me show you. So the motor is pretty much on the dowel pins on the transmission. We have to run a few bolts through and then tighten it up. We put that there because the jack is a little wonky and I was scared it was gonna fall forward, but I think we are gonna have this done by today. I got all the fluids to run in it for the break-in. I got 1030. I was gonna get 530 for the break-in, but they didn't have it, so I'm just gonna run this. I got 2 new oil filters. Also going to have to put some new brake fluid because I took the ABS lines off and put them back on. So there's probably air in the system, but yeah, I really think we're gonna have this done by today. And I am just so excited. I'm so, oh my God. Okay, this has been like 8 months almost sitting, and the motor is in the car. I'm just, oh my God, I'm freaking out. So yeah, let's keep going.
Give it a little bit of gas. Just a little bit. This is what's on now.
What? I fixed it!
Let's start this thing up. There's a good oil leak.
I hate cars. Here we are, the motor is in the car, and with the power of editing, you do not have to sit through all the bumps in the road. There was quite a few things that just sucked and did not work the way they were supposed to, so I kind of want to give you guys an update and tell you everything that went on behind the scenes, and yeah, just update you on where we're gonna go from there. As you can see, the motor is in, the motor turns on, and it is a beautiful, healthy baby girl, but it has a oil leak. So I think the last video or the video before that, I was putting the cam caps onto the head, like on top of the camshafts. You're supposed to put RTV on that, and I did not know that. I didn't see it in the video that I was kind of like guiding myself off of. So our Subaru specialist friends came over and they were trying to help us put it together, and we mentioned it and they're like, no, you need RTV on that. So the motor that was already pretty much mocked in came out, got disassembled, got some fucking RTV on the cam caps, and then got put back together, got retimed, and because they were professionals, it was done in like a day. Something that took me like 3 weeks, but it's a learning process, it's fine. So we put everything back together, we put it back in the car, put everything like connected, hooked up, except a fuel pump fuse. So we went to turn it on for the first time, and it was turning, but it wasn't like turning over. And I was thinking, when we did the radio install video, we unplug that fuel pump, because when we would turn it on just to use the accessory power and stuff, it would spit fuel out. So we forgot to put that back in, and as soon as we plugged it in, turned it over again, it worked like a charm. Everyone said the motor sounded healthy, so thank you so much, Advanced Cylinder Heads, because the girl was a little bit scared just because everything likes to go wrong on this car, but it is a beautiful, healthy little baby girl with an oil leak, which brings me to the second thing that is now wrong. So the motor's in the car, the motor works, but I can't drive the car. Okay, so there's like 2 things. There's a leak, and then there's also, I had to replace the master cylinder. And I'll just say that really quick because it's stupid, but we were bleeding the clutch, and the slave cylinder I thought was messed up, but it wasn't. It was a master cylinder, so I went to AutoZone and got a new one for that, and the rest is history. So the oil leak. I don't remember exactly what line it is, but I think it's like the ABCS line. It's got a like flared threaded thing on one side and then a banjo bolt on the other, and it goes through the turbo. So that was spitting oil like all over the place, and so I ordered a better one, a braided line off of Import Image Racing. So I'm waiting for that to come in. Once that comes in, I'm pretty sure, knock on wood, that is the last part that we need to drive my freaking car. Once we replace that line, we're gonna put the intercooler on, put the coolant in, and then freaking drive it. So the next video, I promise, unless something crazy happens, will be me driving the freaking car. And I'm so excited, I'm so happy. If there's a freaking car meet happening, let me know, because this lady needs to get out on the road and strut her stuff. But yeah, we were literally like, the finish line is right here, and we're just like, we like stopped to tie our shoe, but we're right there, and I'm so excited. And I appreciate all your support, and man, has this been a journey. Would I do an EJ257 again? I really don't want to. It sucked a lot, but I honestly think if it was like you have to pull the motor out and replace, I don't know, something small, I probably would. As far as like tearing it all the way down again and then putting it back in, no, probably not. I think I would probably go to a different motor, but that's not gonna happen because my car and my motor loves me. I also want to say my video of my car getting put back together is not as important as what's going on in the world. So do your research. Police brutality is real. Black Lives Matter, and go fucking vote. See you in the next video. Bye!